What is up, guys? Welcome back to Reject Films. Doing a different kind of video for you guys today. Haven't done one of these in a while. Kind of a complete collection thing. It's been about a year since I've done one. And I wanted to do this one before putting all of these in their protective cases. I got to take a bunch of them out of the protective little cheap baggies and put them in the steelbook protectors to make it look a little bit better than being in those baggies and protect them a little bit better. So before I do that, I wanted to show you guys most of the collection as of right now anyways. Some of them are already in the protectors, just a few of them, just a handful. But I figured before I get to the rest of them, you know, it'll be a lot easier to show you guys these films not being in those cases or have to take them all out of those. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. There's going to be a lot of cuts in this video as I'm just going to bring some over at a time. I'm not trying to bring like the whole collection over and find somewhere to set them. So as I take them out of the baggies and everything, I'll get a group of them together, bring over and show you guys the collection. So yeah, and before we get going, as always guys, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell ringer thing, and all that good stuff. Just show some love and support. And, you know, I do this because I love sharing my collections and my reviews and my thoughts on film with you guys. And it'd be nice to get at least something back. You know, I'm not doing this for any kind of money or anything like that. Nothing's monetized on my channel, anything like that. All the ads that you guys see are because of copyrights and stuff like that. They put the ads on there, which I don't know if I have any music on this one besides the Vinegar Syndrome intro. So we should be okay on this one. But, you know, I do this for the love of film and to share that love of film with everybody else out there. So, yeah, that's all I ask in return, guys. I'm not asking to, I don't have a Patreon. I'm not asking you to donate straight to my PayPal or send me free shit or anything like that. That's what the companies are for. I do ask them. But, you know, we're all here as a community and fellow movie lovers and collectors and things like that. And also, I'm not going to talk really about the movies or anything because honestly, I haven't seen probably 90% of this collection. I'm just trying to build it up right now, and then I want to go through and start reviewing them and showing you guys the menu screens, the features, all that kind of stuff, and do a review for the films as well. Just go straight down the line or something or whatever I just feel like popping in at the time. So if you guys have any requests from this video, if anything you would like to see me do menu screens and reviews for first, definitely let me know. Again, I don't have, like I said, Patreon or anything like that, so it's not going to be like, you know, patrons only can request stuff. Anybody out there can request anything, and if I can get to them, I will. So, yeah. To start, we're going to do the few non-slip covers that I have, and then some of like the newer stuff I've gotten in, which you guys have seen recently, if you guys are you know, subscribe to this channel and you keep up on the videos, and then we'll get into the rest of them. I gotta take out of all the baggies. So let's start with the non-slip cover stuff. We have Witch Trap, which is release 158. Again, I'm not going to go in depth on these. I might show like the insides and everything, but we'll just go through them fairly quickly. Still sealed copy of Star Time. Keeping this sealed because I really want the slipcover edition. I thought at the time of getting this is years ago I got this, that I'd be able to find a slip for it fairly easy. I still haven't found a copy with a slip for under $70, and I just can't pay that. I mean, even if I have the money, I can't pay that. Like $40 is my absolute limit on a regular release with a slip. Anything more than that's just ridiculous. So, Star Time. Here, it's actually a pretty damn good movie though. We have Punk Vacation. This is the Blu-ray only. As you guys saw in the video where I had this, I was promised the DVD eventually. Never got the DVD. The person I got it from was no longer accepting messages or anything like that. So I guess I'm screwed on that. Which I'm kind of disappointed because I believe the features were all on the DVD. We have Nightmare Weekend. This one I have seen. Was not a fan of this. I mean, it was okay for what it was, but it wasn't anything spectacular. So, Nightmare Weekend. I apologize for the glare. These are going to be shiny cases and everything. Murder Weapon and Deadly Embrace with Linnea Quigley. And someone else was in here too. I can't remember. Karen Russell, Jan Michael Vincent. Anyway, I believe Arrow put this out as well. I could be mistaken. I'm really sure. A lot of these other companies have released too. We have Madman, which I know this is one a lot of people are wanting a slip made for, which I definitely agree. This is definitely an older release here. It's a flipper disc, which they don't do anymore. This is release 78. I know I didn't say the other ones, but oh. I believe this one is out of print. That is Horror House on Highway 5. This is an early pickup for me as well. I know I got this at a convention a long time ago at one of their booths. Then we have the infamous Hobgoblins, one of those so bad it's good movies, or to some people it's just bad. Kind of a Gremlins ripoff. I'm not going to go through the features or anything like that. I will try to show the backs, but... And then I actually really enjoyed this one. Death Row Game Show, one of the few that I have actually seen. I had a good time with it. A lot of people think it's just stupid, but I thought it was a blast. This is one I'm really hoping for a slipcover from them. So I'm kind of surprised they didn't do like a special slip for the Valentine's Day sale. Then we have Blue Ice. This is a recent pickup for me. This is more of the adult title. Making sure there's nothing I can't show. I know the next package I get from them, there's going to be one in there I can't really show the back to, but oh well. And then we have the Bees. Here is just absolutely terrible, so I'm excited for that. So it's still got to be better than the Swarm, right? Got John Saxon in here and John Carradine. I mean, and then ones that are already in those covers, we have Splatter University. I know this is getting low on stock, guys. If you don't have this one, last time I checked either today or yesterday, not sure at the time this video goes up, but there was like 70 left in stock with the slip. So if you guys are thinking about pulling the trigger on this, definitely do so soon. And then one of my recent out-of-print slips I picked up here, Lucifer's Women. I believe this comes with something else too. Commentary track. Dr. Dracula is supposed to be on here as well. One I slept on because it just looked terrible, so I didn't pick it up until recently and had to pay the little bit extra for the slip. Beware My Brethren. Again, I still have an extra slip for this if anybody needs it. It does have like a line going down the side, if you guys remember from the video. But nothing major. Definitely let that go to a fellow collector for a good price. We have In the Cold of the Night. Can't really show anything on these because they're already cased up. Zombie Island Massacre. 1001 Erotic Nights. And 1001 Erotic Nights 2. I move my hand off her face there. Really love these cases though. These steelbook protectors work great for these slips. Some of these slips are a little bit, like there's some space. I don't know if you guys can see, but like there's some space in that one. Some of the newer titles, like there is no space. Like they're a little bit thicker, maybe. Flesh Eating Mothers. This is why I wanted to do this before they were all in their cases, because they're glaring bad. That's all I have in cases so far. Started on it last night as of this video anyways, and just got tired. So, Public Affairs, the Great American Porn Movie. Extra 3, and I'm hearing nothing but great things about this. Might check this one out soon. And another one, Candy Snatchers, that I'm hearing nothing but great things about. But I'm kind of leaving it up to you guys to what I review first. Dominique, which I just put this in my phone app, and it says I already own this title on a different format. I have no idea what I own it on. I'm thinking it must be part of an old multi-pack DVD or something. I'm sure the quality is probably crap. Bloodsuckers from Outer Space, another one I was fortunate enough to grab with a slip at a good price here recently. Instead of that $90-100 that some people are asking. I'll try to at least show the sides and shit, I guess. Well, I guess these here I can show the insides. Here's the alternate artwork to Bloodsuckers. Pretty cool. Dominique. I've shown these recently, so I wasn't really thinking about it. And that actually has like a third art on that one, I do believe. Candy Snatchers as well, I think has like 3 different ones. There's the one I went with underneath. Trying not to be here all day doing this, but extra was, there's the inside art. This is part of the reason I was trying to show them now rather than later as well, so I could show the reverse art, and I wasn't even doing it. Public Affairs. And that's it for right now. And move on to Hollywood Horror House. Horror, not horror. Also known as, what? Savage Intruder. I like both titles. Alright, let's cut away and go to the next. Alright, moving on. Now I'm going to just go down the line of how I have these on the shelf. I pretty much have them, and this is how I do most of my boutique labels, is I'll do like the box sets and stuff first and kind of arrange by size, and then go alphabetically after that. It's a little bit different with this one, so this is how I have them on my shelf. The first thing on the Vinegar Syndrome shelf is the Amityville collection here. So I'm not going to go too deep into detail, but you do get all 4 films inside the box here. So you have The Evil Escapes, Amityville 4, Amityville 92, It's About Time, New Generation, and Dollhouse. Again, I'm not going to go into features or anything like that on this, but pretty cool set. Really dig the box. So if you guys haven't picked this one up yet, I highly suggest doing so. I hear nothing but great things about a lot of the films in here as well. I think I have that on, right? Yeah, because the chimney is only on one side, right? Not on that side. My only complaint is the box doesn't seem to shut all the way. But, whatever. So, that is the Amityville set. Next to that, I have the Angel collection. Again, this one contains all 3 Angel films, which is Angel, Avenging Angel, and Angel 3, The Final Chapter. I hear these are a lot of fun, especially the first one. So, look forward to diving into that eventually. Again, it's kind of up to you guys which ones I do first, so definitely give me the recommends and everything. If I can get that back on there, that'd be great. Alright, there we go. And then the Hell Comes to Frogtown split cover. Really cool box there. Wonder how many of these they'll do. Again, I did have the Arrow. Is it Arrow? I can't remember. I do have another version of this as well. I think it's Arrow Video. And then the split cover of Slaughterhouse, which this one's just like really not on there very good. Still sealed copy here. Inside, I do have the 88 Filmz release of this as well. That's why I haven't opened that one. And then I have the, what do you call them, archive releases in order here. This is number 1. This is Savage Harbor, aka Death Feud. Of course, we all know they open up like that. Boom. And there's the back. I believe the inside is can be reversed to, yeah, you can reverse it to Death Feud, and these all come with posters as well. Pretty cool releases here. And then the second release, oops, looks like I might have damaged that a little bit. Anyway, we have Evil Town #2 in the archive collection. Something's going on with these covers, like the paper is easily comes off. Weird. I do want to find some protectors for these. I need something just a little bit bigger than what I have right now. Then we have the Vice Academy collection here at #3. The Linnea Quigley and Ginger Lynn. 2-disc set with the poster. And then their latest one, I know they just released Hell Riders as their 5th one. This is #4 in the archive, Savage Dawn. Heard nothing but good things about this one as well. This is just a single disc. And you know, something that I didn't realize, and I think it was on Lucifer's Women, they used to mark their regular releases, slipcover, whatever of whatever. I actually got #1 of 1,000 on Lucifer's Women, or however many it was. All right, moving on to the regular releases. Most of these are going to be out-of-print slips, starting with Battle for the Lost Planet and Mutant War. You do get original trailer from Mutant War, director's introduction on both films. So yeah, it is 2 separate films. It's not you know, this name or that name. I don't know how many releases they did like that contain more than one film. But Battle for the Lost Planet, Mutant War. And then we have Berserker. I believe this slip is still available. I hear nothing but great things about this too. It's not like what you would think it would be, but some people say it's kind of boring, but I think they went in thinking it was going to be something else, and yeah. Berserker. And then we have Beyond Evil. This one I believe is still available with the slip from the site. And I know I've shown some of these recently, and I did just win an auction on eBay for another out-of-print slip title that I'm very happy to acquire for a good price. And I'm this close on another one. Blood Beat. So hopefully by the time this video airs, I will have won both. I believe the slip is out of print. Man, after taking them out of those baggies, here is one of the most rare ones here. That is Bloodhook. This thing goes for insane prices, at least asking prices on eBay, over like $200. It's hard to tell which ones are going to be the super rare ones and which ones aren't, you know. Bloodhook. Did I say Bloodbeat again? Yeah, Bloodhook. Which I believe is an old trauma film, yeah. I mean, this movie just looks absolutely fucking terrible. So I was kind of iffy on grabbing it upon release, and I seen the stock just dwindling down fast. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to grab it. And I'm glad I did, because I would have never tracked this thing down for a good price. Bloodhook. And we have Blood the Eater, which I hear is a terrible film. So not looking forward to that one at all. It's just boring as shit. This is another one that contains The Visitants as well, so maybe that's a better film than Blood Theater. I thought it looked cool by the trailer, you know, you had that movie theater setting and everything, but apparently it's not great. Then we have Bloody New Year. I jumped on this thing right away. It came out like New Year's Eve before last, I think, or something like that. And I thought this thing was going to sell out so fast. And I'm not sure if it's out of print yet or close to it. Not really sure. But it lasted a long time. Oh, yeah, Bloody New Year. I thought, man, I got to grab this thing while it's in stock. It's going to sell out within a couple days. No, not the case. It's such a gamble on which ones to buy right away and which ones not. We have The Children, another one I slept on. Ended up getting this for about retail price with the slips, so super happy about that. It honestly didn't look, most of the ones I slept on like that, they didn't look great, and then I just started hearing really good things about. I'm like, fuck. Now I gotta track it down, pay a little extra, but I've been fortunate enough so far to not pay more than $30-40 a title, so that's good. Christmas Evil, and one they just did the slip for. Of course, got it changed out to the clear case, because yeah, you got to do that. No, actually, I think this might have came in the clear case because it's the old flipper disc. A couple of these I've had to change out though. Not a fan of that one though. I own 2 copies of it, and I don't think it's that great. Corpse Grinders. This is one of my early purchases. I got this on like the first Black Friday sale. Once I started getting into Vinegar Syndrome, 4 years ago or something. Just single disc. This one lasted a long ass time too on the slip. It's finally out of print, but see, even this one, one of 2,000 slipcover in there. So I have a couple #1 slips. Unless they all just say 1 of 2,000. Fuck, I don't know. Okay, Corpse Grinders, I got one more spot there. This one sold out recently. That is The Corruption of Chris Miller. I know I'm just kind of all over the place here, guys, on what I'm showing, what I'm not. I'm just trying to get through it and kind of have some fun as well. Can't you tell? Alright, that was fucking retarded. I'll throw that over there. Cutting Class, that's another one that I wasn't able to get the slip for right away. Did track down this one. I could have got all of them, and you can get all of them now pretty cheap. They went down in price really fast. Did watch this one. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a pretty good movie. Of course, you got Brad Pitt in there. Never thought Vinegar Syndrome would release a movie with Brad Pitt, so I didn't see the point for the, 4 or 5 slips that it came with or something. That's a little overboard. I don't even know the Scream Factories that come with the extra slip, like my Bloody Valentine that I recently got. I mean, granted, I've been able to use that extra slip on that one and Return of the Living Dead for the regular editions I had and just kind of have them next to each other, but to have like 4 or 5 of them, there's just no need for that. Just pick one variant. Dark Room, another one I acquired recently for a good price. Super happy to get that. I've heard great things about this movie. I'm just lucky enough to get fortunate to be able to scoop these off eBay for good prices, especially right now with Vinegar Syndrome being probably the most sought after boutique label right now. They're definitely kicking Scream Factory's ass. I'm kind of amazed I can get them for this price. The Dead Come Home, aka The House on Tombstone Hill, aka Dead Dudes in the House. I am so amazed at how many different titles a lot of these movies had. Especially to try to appeal to different countries and stuff, like they changed the name, or they'll change the name to being a name of a sequel to something that has no relevance to, like Severance, Terminator 2, that has no reference to the Terminator movies. It is crazy. Deadly Daphne's Revenge. Of course, Darkroom's out of print. Dead Come Home's out of print. All the ones I've shown and recently are all out of print, including this one. Also known as The Hunting Season. guess that's another film that comes with it. No, I think it's an alternate title. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. Dear Dead Delilah. Say that fast like 5 times. Dear Dead Delilah, do that. Can't do it. Yeah. Moving along, guys. We'll get through this as quick as possible here. Decoder, I believe this one is still available, at least at the time of this video. I got the weird frog alternate artwork. And there we go. If you guys haven't done it yet, too, I just got a notification from Facebook, so it kind of made me think of this. Vinegar Syndrome collectors on Facebook, awesome group, just a bunch of great people. Definitely join that if you guys are fans of Vinegar Syndrome. I try to post as much stuff as possible. I try to, if they release something that I have another release of from like 88 or Arrow or what have you, I try to compare the features and things like that for you guys, like quickly. I just did for, they just released Olivia, aka Prazi, aka whatever the fuck the other third title was. So yeah, awesome group. Demonoid, which is one they recently did a slip for. This is one I had to change out. This is one of their exploitation.tv releases that they did early on, which I'm not really sure what that was all about, but it didn't seem to last very long. I think you might be able to get that slip. I'm not sure. Another sought after slip here. That is the Demon Wind Lenticular. Awesome slip cover. No, I did have an extra slip for it. Never mind. I ended up trading that for something. Yeah. And last in this section for Cutaway. I can never tell if these white covers are dirty or they're supposed to be that way or what. Disconnected. Here's the alternate art. And this one actually has like a booklet. Wish they did booklets on all of them. Just adds a little extra flair. Not wearing enough pieces of flair. You know. Alright, let's cut away, move off to the final section here, guys. Alright, guys, we're at the end here. You can already see the titles off to the side, but let's run through this shit and get this over with. I can't remember if I told you guys where I get the protectors from. You can get them off eBay. You can get them off Vinegar Syndrome site too, for a couple bucks a piece. But if you get them off eBay, keep them minty and retro protection. They offer them for, you know, if you buy a bunch of them, you're looking at like $1 a piece buying off of them guys. So save you a little bit of money. I'll probably get ready to order at least another 50 of them. I ordered 50 already, but obviously I'm going to need more than that. Plus, I probably want to put my Scream Factories and shit in them too, and the other boutique slips. There's these baggies. After getting these protective cases, which there is actually still one in here that I put in a case already for just a random reason. The baggies just suck after having these, which I did already have some of these that I was keeping my steelbooks in, what they were meant for. But as I'm trying to get rid of my steelbooks, I'm not too worried about it. All the steelbooks are now in their plastic sleeves just to keep from scratching. Do have quite a few left. Yeah, so let's get through this, guys, and move along. See, this says 1 of 1,500 on here too, so I doubt that I have number 1 of every slipcover that used to number, so I don't think I think they all say that. Let me know. You guys have Grave Robbers. Does it say 1 of 1,500 as well? DVD, Blu-ray. Sorry, I'm a little ready to just be done after getting the rest of these out of those other baggies, so but just bear with me. Grandmother's House, again, Grave Robbers, out of print, Grandmother's House, of course, out of print, slip as well. This is one I did grab this right off the bat. Grave Robbers I did as well. Trying to remember which ones I didn't. This next one I don't think I did. I think I ended up having to track this one down later on. But I've had it for a while. That is the Hearse, one of the more sought after slips. I love this design. It's just the black and gray and everything. It's amazing I'm out of breath just by doing that. And these videos, I know I've said this before, I do have a little bit of a crease in the side there. I did not have these in anything when I moved recently, so this one felt the wrath of that. But it's on there. It's good enough for me. I'm happy with it. This one here came this way. It's not in great shape. Another more sought after one. This is Ice Cream Man. It does have some damage on it, but I'm not going to go through the trouble of trying to track down another copy. I mean, it's on there. It's not in terrible shape, so I'm good with it. If I see one for cheap, I mean, I'll probably grab it. The Incubus, of course, this one's out of print now too. The dreams, the nightmares, the desires, the fears, the mystery, the revelation, the warning, the Incubus. Still excited to check that one out. I want to watch so many of these, and I just don't have the time. Another one, I believe they reissued this one recently, right? Jack Frost. This is the first release, limited edition of only 3,000 here on the back. Not sure if the ones they found have that on there too. The awesome lenticular cover. It's getting old, you know. Things that shouldn't take energy out of you just do. It's harder to even get out of bed sometimes. The Killing Kind, I believe this one might be out of print now. Not really sure, and I don't know, my voice is getting all high-pitched. Terry was great with the girls until they were alone. Oh. Anyway, how you guys doing? All right. Liquid Sky, of course, still slipcover only. I know I've had just this slip for a while. You just have an empty case in there. I don't know why I haven't picked up the movie yet. I don't know. I forget that I need to sometimes. Mausoleum, which I just recently picked up the movie for. I grabbed the slip as soon as it came out so I could get it for a good price. I knew I'd eventually pick up the movie later on. So if I see people selling slips for a good price, I try to grab them in case I miss out on it. My Chauffeur, another recent acquisition for me for a good price. The out of printness. I still keep thinking Pink Cadillac when I see that cover, which isn't a bad thing. Night Beast. A lot of people really adore this film. Wow. Another recent one here, Orgy of the Dead. Another one that I didn't pick up because I heard it was just absolutely terrible. And see, it says 1 of 2,000 on here as well. Yeah, it's got to be just a... They just didn't number what slip you got. There's the alternate art. The innards. This was a Ed Wood written film here. So you know that's going to be good. You got Party Line. I believe this one's out of print as well. Not 100% sure on that though. Could be mistaken, as I usually am. Alright, set these off to the side here. I don't know why I wasn't already. And I still got to go through and put all these in those protective cases. And you do have to put those together as well, as they're folded up when they come to you. So that's a bit of a workout as well. The passing with that odd slip that rolls over. The passing, a very human science fiction tragedy. Inside. Which I really don't know why I'm showing the insides, because it's going to be the same as the two artworks that you've already seen, but hey, be a little something. Penitentiary 1 and 2. Boom. Yeah, get a little bit better for you. Innards. I don't know why I keep saying innards. Yeah, you know, I don't know if I'd watch me if I wasn't me. I don't know why I'm randomly, you got Mr. T up in here on the second one. I don't know why I just randomly say that, but, you know, I don't know. There's certain people I watch and certain people I don't, just because, you know, I not necessarily that I don't like the content, I just don't like them. I don't like their personality or what have you. Like, I could tell they'd just be complete. Which way does that go? Well, it's got to be that way as the front, right? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like, certain people I could tell would be like just complete dicks or prudes. And real life pledge night here. That was Pets, by the way. I kind of got sidetracked, so. I hear the first part of this movie is a lot better than the second. Again, I went in now because I don't watch anything. I just buy them. Prey, another one I got recently for a really good price. So that was cool. Number 1 of 1,500. Man, I got a lot of number 1s here. Yeah, that just can't be right. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of us collectors are kind of weird anyways. We're not real, like, social in real life, probably. Another pretty sought-after one here. This is a Psycho Cop Returns. Never seen Psycho Cop, but I probably don't have to. Really love the slip, though. It's absolutely beautiful in person. Also known as Psycho Cop 2, obviously. Anybody in this? This is an early release for me. I remember getting this at a convention as well. And I saw that slip. This is before I knew anything really about Vinegar Syndrome. And I just loved the shine of the badge and everything. That was really cool. I like a lot of the early slips better. Psycho's in Love. Absolutely love this movie. And you do have the, like, permanent sticker thing on there. This movie's just fucking batshit crazy. You do get a booklet with this one as well. And it is a combo pack too. 1986, 86 minutes. I just say the year randomly to a movie, even though I haven't been doing it the whole time. So, Raw Force. Bam! Look at that. Look at that shit. That is awesome. If that doesn't sell you on this fucking movie, I don't know what would. And then you got a little shine to the sword blade there, or katana, or whatever the fuck it is. Inside. This is an early release, I believe, was in a regular blue case. This is release number 54. And they turned around, did that awesome slip for it. Satan's Slave. Another one I slept on there and had to pay a little bit more for. Hey, you know, so is life, you know. can only tell which way it goes by the way, find the fold for the slip. Oh, here we go. So that is the front. We're almost there, guys. This one I actually threw in a case already, just a random one that is shot. Really crazy artwork, just kind of all over the place. So I can't show the insides there. Spookies, the highly anticipated release. Both slipcovers now sold out. Really glad I went for this one though. I was gonna order 2 copies and get the other one too, just as the collector in me. Which I might grab the other one sometime down the line just to fucking have it. I don't know. I threw one of the cards in there just for shits and giggles because you know I'm just a weirdo. Just do crazy things like throw cards inside movies. I hear the documentary on here is absolutely fantastic and better than the film itself. So, super excited to get to this within the next 10 years. The Suckling, another one that was released by 88 Films. Never ended up grabbing their copy though, as it wasn't part of any kind of line or anything. I don't think I did. Did I? Shit, I don't know. Fuck, I don't know. It might be back there. Maybe I did. Because I just buy things for no reason. Another one I hear really good things about, we have Sudden Fury. It's like a revenge tale. Boom. Another one that's kind of hard to tell the front from the back because it's just kind of the same but different. You know what I mean? Same thing. Different. We're kind of filled up over there. They're really highly anticipated release. What did I do with my goddamn? I had to drink, but oh well. Let's finish this. Tammy and the T-Rex, and snagged that Valentine's Day shirt with featuring Tammy and the T-Rex, and says Vinegar Syndrome in red, and it's really cool. My first Vinegar Syndrome shirt, so I'm super excited. Can't wait to rock that shit. Support this company, you know. I threw another one of those cards in here too, because I'm just a crazy guy like that. Tammy and T-Rex. Oh, that was part of the Black Friday shit, right? Know what it was? I hope that fits in one of those cases because it's got that. Well, we'll see. There's nothing out there, man. There's nothing, absolutely nothing out there. I believe this is I haven't been saying it lately, but I believe this is out of print too. For the slip. I just can't stop buying their shit. I know I'm not alone in that, but Undertaker. I remember grabbing this from a convention booth as well. I watched the trailer to it, and Joe Spinelli just looked like he did a fantastic job in this. So Spinelli, not Spinelli, Spinell. From Maniac, of course. Man, Vinegar Syndrome, get back to doing the booklets, please. I beggeth of you. It just adds so much more to the release. It's just not that anybody reads them. This one did get a little bit of a crease in there during the move, but you know, so is life, right? The Uninvited. Killer cats, right? Something like that. Someone's pussy is trying to kill them, I do believe. Invited. Which way is right? Which way is wrong? Looks like that way. 3 more. Unmasked, part 25. And you know, just recently I was watching something on TV there, a documentary. And I'm sure I've known this before, and I do have the movie, but you do have, like, you know, he dons the mask in here, right? You do have, like, that mask in Alone in the Dark, and, you know, of course it is, like, a Jason mask as well. I didn't realize that, you know, Friday the 13th Part 3 and Alone in the Dark were coming out at the same time, and they both donned hockey masks of different sorts. So that's pretty interesting. So I don't know if they were going after Friday the 13th or after Alone in the Dark in Unmasked Part 25. It came out in 88, and that came out in 83. So, who knows, you know? Anyway, threw another card in there. Yep, crazy shit like that. Oh, Vinegar Syndrome. Black Friday is almost here. I can't wait till I get that Valentine's package with all the porn. As you can see, I don't really own a lot of adult titles from them. Probably not going to delve into the DVDs and shit. The Vineyard, I believe this slip is still available. There's the Blu-ray DVD. Man, I can't imagine how long this video would be if I actually sat here and talked in depth about the films and went over the features and everything and all these. We'd be here all fucking day. Maybe more in the day. Finally, we have Wacko, which I hear is not good. It looked really good. You know, I love spoof movies, but I hear this one just falls really flat in that aspect. Well, we made it, guys. We got to the end. Now I got to sit here and unfold a bunch of fucking covers and put them on and reorganize and all that good shit. Wow. Anyway, I'll be back with next month's package for March, plus the other goodies that I picked up during the sale. I wanted to get a lot more, but I had already been over my limit, so yeah, I didn't. Let me know what you guys think of any of these titles. Again, guys, if you want me to review, go through menu screens, all that stuff for you guys on any of these titles, let me know down in the comments below. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, links in the description. Hit that subscribe, hit that like, hit that bell thing, and just try to get this community back to what it once was. I know when I first started YouTube, there was so much more camaraderie and people out there doing this shit than there is now, as streaming has just really taken over. But us collectors, you know, we got to show love and support for each other and keep physical media alive, guys. Support Vinegar Syndrome, support Scream Factory, Arrow, Synapse, Severin, Blue Underground, 88, you know, all these guys. Just without us, they're not going to stick around. So show love, show support whenever you can, and peace, love, happiness to everybody, and see y'all next time. Bye.